found some more time to have a look at your left eye now during this appointment. So, and I've just got a few other things that I wanted to run through as well, which I thought would be really helpful in our appointment too. So I'll just start by having a little glance at the left eye, and we're going to look at your pupil and see how it's reacting there as well. So remember, so it's okay for me to proceed with this on your left eye and just focusing on one point in my head. Again, I'll get quite close to you and touch you while I do. Okay, let's go. A little bit bright. I'm just going to go in quickly just to watch that pupil react. Yeah, so it's a nice round uniform shape, and as the light comes in it reacts quite well. I just want to shine in here just to compare. Beautiful. Okay, so pupil's reacting quite well, and again, as we said, with your right eye, that's a sign of your nervous system and how it's responding, and all of the messengers, your neuron messengers are firing off, so that's really good. And again, you've got the typical like blue eye, which they say is the lymphatic type, relating back to being prone to more respiratory and allergies and those sorts of things as well. You definitely have a bit of a greenish tone there, and as we saw in the right eye, you've got the little bits of the yellowing up above in the head area as well. Just jot down. And one other thing I saw in here, which is new, which I didn't see on the other side. You've actually got, and I'll show you some pictures in here. They call them radial furrows. So they're like a gully that sort of goes shooting upwards in your eye. But we've actually got a picture here. So these are pictures, actually these look quite like yours as well.
Yeah.
So they do have a little bit of depth to them, and they are shooting up into that head area as well.
Yeah.
And you know, looking at these pictures and having a look here, I would say yours are, I'd call them major furrows, because they are shooting up through this area here, which they say is the collarette. So they're going up past that area, up into that head zone. And what it's saying here is that it can be, you know, affecting the lymph, which we spoke about the lymph before, and also nervous system involvement, which can be, if we're looking, that's more minor stuff, but can also be related to headaches and nerve weakness and circulation. So, you know, you said before that you often get cold in the hands and the feet, so that can be a circulation thing there as well. Yeah. Do you ever get any headaches or migraines or anything like that?
Yeah, I get headaches quite a bit. Quite a bit. I do often get a really bad headache where I'm like, I'm going to just go lie down and have a little rest, and that sort of seems to help get rid of it.
How often would you say that you have what you'd call a mild headache?
Recently not as much as it used to be, which is good.
Okay.
Like, a couple of weeks, once every couple of weeks or something.
That's at the moment, that's currently, and that's a mild headache, or one where you need to go?
No, mild.
Mild. How often would you have had them before?
Oh, lots, like constantly.
Oh, wow. What have you changed?
Moved.
You've moved house?
Yeah.
And it's the only thing that's changed?
And diet. But the main thing is we moved.
What do you think it was at the last place that you were living at?
Stress.
Okay.
Stress, and probably the energy of the town. And
okay. Yeah. So not the environment that you're there, like toxins in the environment or anything in the house or the yard or anything like that?
Could have been like, very quite close to everybody else, and so you don't know what they're spraying on their lawns and stuff like that.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, and one other thing I do see in your eye as well is these contraction furrows.
Yep.
And I've actually got a page here which I can show you on that. And okay, yeah, so this is showing the contraction furrows here as well. And when we look at those, we're looking at how deep they are and what area they are in the eye. I'm just going to have another little glance at yours. Sorry, my battery on my torch is a little bit. Oh, there we go. So they are more on the inside of your eye, like around this area through here.
Yep.
And I would call them, I wouldn't say they're very deep ones. They're probably quite light. Says here like your nervousness would be close to the surface, and your sensitivity, what you see is what you get. Which we talked about your sensitivities before as well. So, and with the rayed, what they say with those contraction furrows is often it can be like the thoughts are going round and round your head. Do you find that?
Yeah, there is situations where you know they go around and try and think of different scenarios and how it would play out if you did different things and that sort of thing. Yeah.
But yours are quite mild. Like I have seen one where they do spin around quite a bit and they've got quite a bit of depth to them.
Yeah.
These ones are saying, it can be that increased tension and pain in the area, which your area is down through. Like it's even spinning around like your spinal sort of area and sacrum and so all back. Do you get any back pain or anything?
Yeah, I do get quite a bit of back pain and go to a chiropractor quite often. And
so it could even be symbolising what you've got going on there. I'll just have another little look and see what we. You've got another little gem or pigmented area like we found in the other eye around the clavicle, and the area that I'm seeing that one show up in is around the thyroid. Have you had any problems with your thyroid or even like your family?
Mum's got thyroid problems, and I know that I'm low in iodine, so
so that could be an area of weakness, so somewhere that needs nurturing. And it's very important to be getting enough iodine in our diet or by supplementation, especially if you've identified that you are low in that there as well. Have you been taking something for it?
I'm taking iodine tablets or something. Along those lines.
Great. And even having more seaweeds in your diet and things like that as well. Ones that are sourced from areas away from Japan, from the big Fukushima. So that's interesting. You've got that spot there. Just have another little look if you're not too blinded by the light.
It's fine.
Stop flashing. So that's all I get. I mean, you still have the scurf rim around the edge, much like your other eye. I'm just going to compare it back here. Sorry, it's like a disco in your eyes. Wait for it to calm down. It doesn't want to. I'll just turn it off for a second. Sorry. Okay, it's going to behave now. Just Looking up a little bit. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I think I've identified most of the main points there in your eyes. What I do want to do though is just light you up from the side and just see if there's a bit more depth there. Might even show me a little bit more depth with the contraction furrows as well. Let's go up under here. No. The pupil is huge there.